start by introducing ourselves. Who you are?
Shaquetta.
I'm Kris.
Charmira.
How long have you been working with Young Playwrights? How long have you been writing for?
Well, I have been working with Young Playwrights for a year, but I always, like for as long as I can remember, always written like plays or stories or poems or I don't know, it's just something that I've been. But I only been with Playwrights for a year now.
Similar to Shaquetta, I've been writing as long as I can think of. I've been in the playwriting program for 4 years, and I'm a member of the youth council, so I got a lot of experience with it.
And I've been writing for as long as I can think of. And I too have been in Playwrights for about a year.
And then how did you guys hear about this program? Like, did your teacher suggest it? Is it mandatory or?
Well, at first, like last year, like we would hear it on a loudspeaker, like Young Playwrights were leaving or whatever, and I like always been interested in it. So one of my classmates who was in it, she graduated already. I had went to the festival and I seen the scenes done, and I just like I had to be in it. So I was like, Miss Melville, can I be in the springtime? She was like, sure, Shaquetta. And then pretty much that's just how it was after that.
I was kind of forced into the program. I'll admit it, I was forced into the program. I was always complaining about, how school's really boring and how the classes were too easy and there was nothing special for me to do here. So my teacher said, you know what, we're just going to throw you in here. I got in there, the teacher read this little excerpt of a short story that I had. She said, sit down and you're not leaving this program until you write this play. And then I got hooked, so I guess it was a good decision.
Well, I knew about Young Playwrights ever since last year when I was a freshman at this school. I actually did a play for this school for NHD, National History Day, and a lot of teachers suggested for me to pretty much have a class for Young Playwrights next year. And I was pretty excited. I forced myself into the program because I love writing, and I would rather take this course rather than gym or art. And I have a passion for writing, so that's why pretty much, it wasn't mandatory. I did it.
What I witnessed today was not only do the actors take part in reading the monologue, but some of the writers take part in acting out in the monologue as well. So, do any of you have like any dreams of becoming an actor or just a writer?
Well, for like as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I found out that there's a lot of work, and I want to be a doctor. Like, I changed my career so much or whatever. Like, but I always wrote. I never thought of it being something that I could do as a lifetime experience until I got to the playwrights class, and I found out how good I was. And one of the students told me in 10 more years that they want to have me in one of their movies or whatever they did. So anything, I'm going to take up theater when I go to school for college. So anything that has something to do with it is fine. If I'm an actress or a producer or a director, anything like, I really think it's something that I would love to do. I want a job to where I feel as though I'm going to love it for the rest of my life, and I really think acting or theater is something that I would love, until the day they bury me.
And I'm just going to say pretty much the same thing as you. I'm obsessed with the theater world. I'm going to major in it in college as soon as I get the opportunity. I've worked as a stage manager, an actress, a director, a writer. I've done prop and set design, so I'm comfortable in any field but acting, even though people say I'm really good, I don't believe it. So any behind the scenes work, I'd love to do it. And no matter what anybody says, I'm definitely working in theater.
Yeah. Theater rocks. Yeah, pretty much everything they said. I mean, I'm a slam poet personally, and that's performing arts. So I'm already comfortable with like putting myself out there and exposing a talent that I think I do have. I'm pretty humble about what I do. I keep it on the low, but then again, I like to pretty much express myself with my actions. So I enjoy acting. I enjoy writing. I have dreams. I'm a 10th grader, but I have a lot of stuff that's on the line of me doing great things in college with acting and theater. So, yeah, pretty much they said everything else.
Share your dreams.
So, hearing all of this, you guys seem pretty excited, right?
Yes.
So, after this year, are you going to continue writing try to do it as a profession or anything like that?
Pretty much, yeah. Like I said before, like I was doing it for a while, so like I got my own little stuff or whatever. But plus this, my script. Like I'm a real big procrastinator. So I always like wrote and then I just stopped. But now that I'm in a class where you can't just write and stop because it's an actual grade or whatever. So I think this is also my motivation for me to constantly keep doing it. Because like when I go into being a job or something, I can't write something and I get it, I'm finished, I'm not going to have a job. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing it, keep writing, keep acting or whatever. Like I said before, as long as I'm in the theater environment, I'm fine with it. Like Kris said, if I'm behind stage, if I'm in front of stage, you know what I mean? If I directed it, if I wrote it, or if I produced it, it's just fine with me because I'm gonna deal with that type of environment. Like that what makes me happy or whatever.
I feel like we're playing monkey see, monkey do. I'm just gonna say mimic, and that I also have some dreams, as I've said around the playwrights office, of working with Philadelphia Young Playwrights, either as a teaching artist, an actor, or whatever I can do. So mimic my part, go on.
Piggyback. But pretty much, like seriously, because like I don't know, I guess acting is just, it changed my life personally. Writing changed my life personally, and it's like it's something that I wouldn't mind doing. As far as writing books, as far as being a playwright, screenwriter, I mean, I do have dreams of going to college and taking that profession. It's going to be hard, it's going to take some years, but I don't mind, especially if I like it. Mm-hmm. So pretty much, yeah, it's nothing much I can say, only I guess the expressions and the acting, and that can tell you how I really feel.
I don't know, like piggyback everything. I think what all of us is a really big dream. Like this is how we express ourselves. Pretty much what Charmira was saying. Like it's a better way. We're not out there doing anything wrong. We're not running the streets. So we express ourselves through our writing and our acting, to where we can turn ourselves into that type of person. Like that's why I feel as though all of us have the talent. Because if you can become a drug addict and turn around and be a drug addict, or you scratching, or a mother, which everybody keep making me play, or a pregnant person, or whatever. Like it's just a talent thing. Like, and it's all three of our dreams to do that, to actually, you know, win an Oscar like Monique or Halle Berry or whoever, or Angelina Jolie. So I just say, you know what I mean? So like I think that's what it is. It's our dreams. It's something that we want to do no matter what somebody say or think or how it may make other people feel.
And at this point, it's not just a dream for us. I mean, we have a place, we have our classroom, we have our friends, we have the program, so it's like we already have a home. We're just trying to expand on it in the future.
We're being trained on what should be done versus what we think needs to be done. We're doing it in a professional way, so.
Hearing all this, I hope in the future that one of you will produce a movie and I will be there to see it.
Yes.
But thank you all very much.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you guys produce.